What's up, gamer friends? I am back again with another casted game of SpellForce 3, and in the yellow color we have got our dwarf player. It is Bob. It's definitely a real person and not a smurf name. Making a high hierophant, putting down the triple stonecutter and the one hunting cabin. Very standard stuff. On the other side we have got I am the anti-tilt orb. Alright, going to Dark Elves with the Guardian of Nor, and the builder is of course going to be Hunting Cabin into triple woodcutter. Now in Wastelands of Zoo, it's very important to note that the woods are very far apart from each other, so you're going to have to be careful there. The best way to deal with that is to spread your woodcutters out pretty far and wide. Very important for the Dark Elves, not so much for the dwarves who have not as much need for charcoal anytime soon. Of course, the dwarves will be getting the nearby stone sector. I'm not really caring for this one. Instead, on Wastelands of Zoo, this map is very special. You kind of go across the map and you'll just be heading through the middle. That's why the Spectre is also waiting here so as to catch the Hierophant. But the Hierophant can do one ability and one normal shot, and the Spectre would go down, so highly not recommended to do that. Actually, the Guardian of Nor will be taking the Undead as well. Very interesting. So let's take a look at the skill trees. We got double brute force and soul explosion and debilitating blow on the Guardian of Nor, as well as 1 point in deep waters, whereas for the high hierophant we have got the scatter shot ammunition, kill shot as you've seen, and we've got a totem of flame, so lots of single target stuff, and the scatter shot obviously is double targeting. We got brute force level 1 and deep waters level 1. That's it. Okay, in the middle the mole rider will be healing. That's also another special part of Wastelands of Zoo, that this water in the middle is actually a healing fountain. Tier 3 resources are located only in the middle. There it is. That's the tier 3 resource for the dwarves in Moon Silver. That's the only place they can get it. There's actually 2 of those. Other one is down here. Nothing in the main base, nothing like that. Anyways, we got the first axial alert from our dwarf player, and they're going after the undead. Bob doing a pretty good job here. Guardian of Nor will be going for that fast level 3 by just skipping around the middle, avoiding all the creeperinos, and this way you can get fast access to soul transformation as well as a second point of deep waters with level 3. And then you can skip over these barricades. Now the barricades are really the reason why you have to go through the middle, but Guardian of Nor can kind of play a little bit different. You can now get this Dark Ensign, but it's not a requirement, right? So you can just play normal. And the way that people have adjusted to this Guardian of Nor teleport is to actually skip the second sector. So that's what I was talking about earlier. And if the Guardian of Nor does the same, you can actually get a little bit further ahead, because you don't have to capture this city sector, right? So you just go here, you take the creeps here, the cutthroats, and then you jump over this, then you take this, and you might even be able to jump in here in time before the other heroes can get there. So that's an interesting new type of pathing that I think might be worth checking out, but that's gonna be contested for sure. We already can see the Mole Rider going after these undead, trying to lure them away, but the Spectre also being here is gonna counter that pretty good. Anyways, let's see. We've got a second sector. For the dwarves, it looks like the first sector has had the Charburner, which ensures that the dwarves can keep expanding. Now, the dwarves need 5 charcoal every time to make a new scouting post. So if you put it on your second base, you're gonna be pretty solid with that. Pretty heavy stone mining operation going on in the main, of course. Like, as we pointed out, the dwarves actually require a lot of stone. Every building they make costs stone. It looks like the axe wielders as well as the hierophant are going after the easier creeps first, and now they can teleport through the middle or to the main even, buy a better weapon or something. But that's not going to be the case. Going after the Spectre is what she's going to be doing. And that's a nice takedown there. Spider might be next, especially with the Mole constantly giving the slow. So that's some good little pickoffs. The Dark Elves won't have access to that. And now the Guardian of Nord looking to jump down here. At level 4, he's pretty well situated, but we've got a 50-50 map split overall. So the Guardian of Nord's mobility didn't manifest too much, right? The Dwarves didn't get this sector yet, but other than that, they're fine. Now next up, they'll be luring away these Medusa. You don't want to fight 4 at a time, obviously, so 3 at a time is still easier than 4 at least. Ideally, it would be 2 at a time, though. That's kind of the sweet spot. But the creeps don't always behave the way you want them to. Oh, the creep steal! Okay, the Guardian of Nord mobility still showing its power. So I'm the anti-tilt orb is still doing pretty well here. We've got triple brute force. And even a blocking momentum. That will help keep this hero alive a little bit longer. Keep giving it more focus. But meanwhile, the Hierophant has also reached level 4. And Bob only needs 1 more Medusa camp. There's 1 spare Medusa left here. But yeah, an additional extra Medusa camp will be required for level 5. Ditto for I am the anti-tilt orb. See if the Dark Elves take this over. I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. Just go a little bit taller on the sectors you already got. It's going to be easier to defend against the Axe Wielder attacks. Also, the Hierophant at level 5 will be gaining access to Barrage, already building up those brute force points to maximize the damage potential. Barrage fires 5 projectiles that deal heavy AoE damage. It's a line AoE, so the arrows will be passing through the enemies, dealing massive damage. Did I point out that Levato sent me the street play? Is a pretty good player. You can check out the previous games I've got of him on during tournaments. Should be quite a bunch of him on the MetaPlays RTS channel. I'll be linking that in the description. Let's do SpellForce tournaments there. Well, there is level 5. Interesting thing is that the Guardian of Nord has been chilling here on the stone. But I'm not sure how much longer he can last. So he's gonna take one to the face, but heals through it with the potion. The barrage didn't actually do that much damage. Guardian of Nord doesn't have any items as far as I can tell. I lied, he's got the level 3 armor already. Very nice. In this case, that's a lot better than the shield. Even though it costs double. Yeah, he's been ruining the economy here for our dwarf player, but it's not that bad. Like, there's enough stone elsewhere. Oh, these Axolotls have really got to be careful, though. 3 of them already went down. Trying to take this area back. Oh my goodness, another? What is happening? Okay, are we leveling up the town hall? That's going to be really important. I'm actually a little bit surprised that Bob didn't go for any stone halls, and they're still making axe wheelers just now at 8 minutes plus. A bunch of sentries would have been helpful here, because they can stay out of range, still put on the hurt, and oh my goodness, that's a lot of dead stonecutter workers. Guardian of Nord has been gaining a little bit of XP from all this, of course. And at home, there are 7 infiltrators, there are 7 tarantula. This is a pretty decent army to take down the Medusa camp with. Now, of course, the dwarves should be arming themselves. Bob has just gotten the better items, so we've got level 3 of both the armor and the weapon. Now, the weapon is very important for the Hierophant because, like I said, you can shoot multiple projectiles with scattershot ammunition, which actually has been upgraded, so now it's 3 projectiles getting shot, not just 2. And it does the weapon's damage, so if you buy the weapon, the Hierophant is gonna be higher damage potential, basically. Okay, the infiltrators are in a pretty good spot here, very useful here. To help take down the Medusa archers. We got level 5 for the Guardian of Nord. Curious what was picked here. Nothing yet. It's pretty important to pick your capstone skills. At level 5, you unlock the highest tier of abilities. And it looks like we're gonna have point in Soul Transformation 2. So that's gonna give you a teleport that also silences people in the target area. No more spell casting for them, and we've got Mark of Corruption. So Mark of Corruption will be dealing damage to enemies that have extra conditions. So Silence and Feeble and Weakening will be making sure that this spell does even more damage than normal. That's how this Medusa got burst down so hard. And another standard thing to do with that is to upgrade Debilitating Blow to level 2, so that it does major damage. 325 just on the level 3 of Brute Force. And it has a Weakening component for a short period, which then you can combine with Soul Explosion and Soul Transformation and Mark of Corruption. Then you get the maximum effect of Mark of Corruption. It's such a good ability that way. Alright, we've got a capital, so Dark Elves are tier 2 as well, and they're starting to get the fortified outpost, iron mines. Even in the north we've got an iron mine, even here we've got an iron mine, and another coming in. So yeah, minus 58 wood all of a sudden. I don't think the Dark Elves can siege this down anytime soon. Let's see what the dwarves have got. 4 stone halls, and they have been tier 2 for a while, so 24 axe wielders at the moment. That's a lot of stuff. And also, what's even better, the dwarves have a lot of charcoal at the moment. They could be spending that charcoal on Earthshapers, actually. Ooh! So the damage went down on those axe wielders just now. Anti-Tilt Orb doing his best at level 6 now. We've got Debilitating Blow level 2. There it is. And I suppose next up we'll be seeing Soul Explosion level 2. So that does more damage as well. And so that the Enfeeble lasts a bit longer. It's an extra 50%. So nothing to scoff at. Now the hero can't cast spells. Oh, hits it with the single target and the Mark of Corruption. But it doesn't seem to have done every bit of damage that possibly could have been done. There's still a lot of scaling to do for the Guardian of Nor. And we've got our first Earthshapers out for the dwarves. Let's see if we've got any upgrades as well. No upgrade structures for the moment. But we've got 17 iron, which means capital upgrade is in the way. Oh, wow. We're going tier 3 right away. No messing around. Minus 100 on stone. He just wants as soon as possible to reach tier 3. So that he can pump out those berserkers. The tier 3 top unit of the dwarves is so good against buildings. It can empower nearby enemies so that they run faster, they hit harder, and together they'll destroy buildings like they're made of paper. Even the Dark Elf ones, which Dark Elves can upgrade to Border Fortresses even on tier 2, whereas normally that's a tier 3 thing. We've got a Vombo combo again on the Hierophant, but it heals itself. Spiders are melting, but the infiltrators in the back are having a good time, and for the most part managed to dodge the barrage. We've got the first Leapers on the field. Now these boys are pretty important as they'll be able to put an end to the reign of the Axe Wielder, especially once you upgrade them. It's quite a bit of production of a mix of infiltrators and sleepers, so it's going to be a very high quality army soon. Forge is not yet up, but it's about to be. Spire of Souls is coming in for our Dark Elves. That's actually done. And you can see there's a lot of souls hanging around here. All that should be turned into Echo very soon. Looks like they're just gonna attack the scouting post. That's fair enough. I mean, the tier 2 Dark Elf army can do that. It's just a scouting post, right? It's not that powerful. Okay, Guardian of Nor gets knocked down once more. Can't have too many more potions at this point. But anyway, the Dark Elves do destroy this base. Got a silence, but it didn't hit the hero, unfortunately, for Tilt Orb. By the way, at some point this is gonna come into play. We've got Infectious Wyvern, we've got Scorching one, we've got Storm one, we've got Poison one, all around the map. Sorry, we already said that. Ice Wyvern on the bottom side. So there's a lot of experience to pick up on Vasense of Zoo. Even in 2v2, you can get easy level 5s. So many sleepers all of a sudden. So Dark Elves are not going to be able to get this Dark Ensign. That's fine. Dwarves are going to get it back. Not a problem. Tilt Orb is honestly looking real good, but Dwarves are tier 3. Don't forget about that. We'll be seeing our first Berserker soon enough. Stone Hall is going to be recycled, so actually the Dwarves are in a bit of a pickle here. But there they come. First Dark Elves. Dark Elves? Berserkers will be made soon. First one is out somewhere. In the main. Extra Spires of Souls are being made. Oh, and we got a big fight coming down. That Mark of Corruption hit pretty much everyone with all 3 effect types. And when it does, it also spreads out the afflictions one more time so that they last even longer. That was really, really nice. Very great to see the Guardian Nor used in such a damage-focused way. Hierophant is struggling to keep up. Oh my goodness! There's not a whole lot of stuff left for the dwarves whatsoever. Guardian Nor can keep bullying this. I'm really worried for our dwarves. There's like nothing left. 170 population for the Dark Elves. Sleepers are doing such a solid job at destroying the front line. They're helping a lot with the sieging as well, with their 100 strike damage. Very nice. All that's left for the Dark Elves to do really is to really take this extra experience that's left here unchecked. I'm sure this Guardian Nor is very close to level 7, so easily we'll be able to get there, especially if you use these abilities. You silence the Infectious Wyvern. Won't last long. Okay, they're more interested in the Godstone, I suppose. What do the dwarves have? A handful of berserkers, so that can still do major damage. Bob buying a bunch of potions, I assume. Yep, got 600 gold left. And the Dark Elves are trying to break in. The barricade won't last very long at all. Some stray infiltrators on the way. Have these been upgraded yet? So the dwarves actually don't have any access to the center of the map, which means they're having trouble to upgrade their berserkers, which will require moon silver. Oh my goodness, the sleepers are absolutely wrecking everything. These guys have been weakened, they have been enfeebled, silenced as well, so even the Earthshapers cannot use their abilities. I'm not even sure they're upgraded. They're not upgraded, they can't use their ability. They have such a powerful little shielding thing. Too bad they can't use it. Guardian Nor healing himself with another potion. Well, the Dark Elves are going for it. The fortified outpost is gonna be taken down at this rate. And once again, everybody is enfeebled. At this rate, the sleepers can pretty much keep up with the Zerkers cost effectively. Oh, the Basilisk going through the army! Yikes. Manages to make it through though. It looks like the dwarves have been wrecked. Just very solid Dark Elf play through and through. Very well done to Anti-Tilt Orb. So if you've enjoyed this cast, make sure to like and subscribe, as it really does help a lot, and leave a comment about the game or something else, or what you would like to see next. That helps slap the YouTube algorithm in the face, and maybe I can actually deliver on what you're asking for. Meanwhile, join the Discord, send me your games to cast, and I will see you the next time.